Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Iron Gen here, back with another video. And today we'll be playing and talking about, does Gengi need a nerf? So let's go ahead and jump right into our first match of the day. Now, first of all, let's just talk about Gengi real quick. So Gengi, obviously, since if you play on the PS4, L2 is when he can throw 3 shurikens in like different paths. Like one will go to the right side, one will go middle, one to the left side, which that would be used for close range. And if you hit R2, it's a little bit slower of an attack. You throw 3 that all go to the spot you're aiming at. And obviously if you hit L1, you can do his little dash, which does some good damage. R1 is his reflect, which is really good against people like Bastion or any other annoying players. Now his reflect does not really do a great job at, like, he does not deflect things like maze, ice, like things. Like, you cannot deflect ult with it, but you can deflect Hanzo's ult when he does his little thing, but you have to block the arrow. Now, you may not kill the Hanzo, but you can probably hurt him, or kill his team behind him. And Genji's ult is a really good Dragon Blade, and since Genji, like, at the beginning, everybody's like, oh, his Dragon Blade is overpowered. I don't really think his Dragon Blade is overpowered because since Genji only has 200 health, if you think about it, if he really needs him, why do people need nerf? Oh, his Dragon Blade does a lot of damage. If he would have kept on shooting at it, he would die because he only has 200 health. It's not like he's a freaking tank and has like freaking 500 health. He has 200 health. His health is not increased when he uses his ult. So, I mean, if everybody would just target him and focus him when you hear him scream like he's gonna do a bunch of damage, then you'd probably easily kill him, but people don't do that, and that's why they think his ult is overpowered. Now, I don't think it's overpowered, just because, like, people might say that. I don't think it's overpowered just because like, I play him a lot. Like, all you really have to do is really just counter him, like, people like Zenyatta's ult. Like, everybody who can counter Genji, nobody ever really plays. Like, Zenyatta, he can counter Genji's ult by using his ult because it keeps everybody, like, pretty much at no health, like, full health. And Winston is a really good counter for Genji. Nobody really ever plays him. So pretty much, there's people in the game who can counter Genji, but nobody ever plays them because they think, oh, they're underpowered. If you know how to play Winston, then you can stop a really good Genji. So I was saying, like, Genji just probably does not need an ult, like a nerf, because all you really have to do is just, like, just keep on shooting at him, and he'll die, just like that. Like, I think that some people should get nerfed. Like, it's very annoying sometimes when people use a sentry as, like, these other people like Torbjorn. Like, okay, so we're pretty much talking about Genji now. I'm gonna use his Dragon Blade, and if I die, it's probably because of those sentries. So that's what I mean, like, such sentries and stuff like that can kill him if everybody just keeps on targeting him. But people don't target him when he uses his ult, which is very weird that people keep on saying, oh, he needs a nerf, his ult's overpowered. Like, even a D.Va could tank his ult. It's just like, come on. And here's another good counter. If you can keep on shooting at him when he's using his ult. Because most of the time when Genji uses ult, they don't want to deflect because they want to use his ult. So that's why I think it's a great, I think that's like when D.Va is a good person to use. If you're getting annoyed by that. That's why I really don't think he needs a nerf. But people get mad because they keep on dying to him. Basically play the game with Genji. And I just think that's like people complaining about that when a lot of people ever complain about the freeze ult, because that's better than Genji because it one-shots people from long range, which I don't get why people don't complain about that. People complain about Tracer doing so much damage. So, like, Genji's ult compared to other ones is not the best ult in the game. The people who think that Genji's ult is the best ult in the game probably think that it's probably usually people who play McCree, who usually are just like always just like, you know, just like it seems like Genji does not need a nerf. Cause even Reaper's ult, his ult's very good, and now it doesn't kill a lot of people. It doesn't kill like tanks like Genji's ult might do, but you have to focus a tank of Genji. Like, I really don't think he needs an ult, nerf for his ult, because why doesn't Pharaoh get a nerf? Like, doesn't her ult do a lot of damage too? And like, people might say Genji needs an ult over Pharaoh because Pharaoh, when she ults, she has to stay still. Like, Genji gets to move with this crazy sword, does a lot of damage. Which, I really think he does not need a nerf. Like, people play Genji for offense and sometimes they're not playing defense like I am right now. But, if Genji got a nerf, will they just nerf his Dragon Sword, or will they nerf like his shuriken damage or something like that? Because playing as Genji, you would actually play him because probably as maybe because of his ult, maybe because of anything else, like, or maybe just like playing as a ninja or something like that. But okay, so now see that? Like, I didn't really pay attention to him like right there. He followed me. I didn't ready for that. See, like, I guess people's like, oh, look at that. See, he had a two-shot me, and I was at, like, what, 150 health, usually? And I guess, yeah, I was at, like, 150 health, but still, he just, I guess people just keep on getting that, because people, like, I guess when you do something, you just get very mad if it keeps on, like, happening over and over again, which I can get where you get that from, because people are sick of always dying to Genji's ult and stuff like that, which I know is very annoying. But why doesn't people get annoyed when they die to McCree's ult? Because his ult one-shots people, or like most one-shot people when you're defending or something like that. Like, obviously it won't one-shot tanks like Roadhog, but it goes them down to very, very low health, which that may not seem like it's overpowered, but when you're playing as people like, if you see like these people right here, like Symmetra Watt, like she's very annoying too. Like she gets placed down 6 sentries at one time. It's kind of stupid because it's like being 12 on putting down 6 turns at one time, except her sentry can be blocked by Genji, which is like very good about he can do that, but it's dumb that Genji might get, dumb that Genji's probably going to get nerfed just because of Dragon Blade. Now, I think people just like get mad at it because when you're D.Va, like you hear it, you don't ever target him. Like, if everybody was focused on Genji when you heard him scream, like, that he's gonna chop your head off, he would die so easily. Like, people always are complaining about that. But he has 200 health, and when he ults, like, he gives, like, a big warning. It's like Hanzo. When he ults, he gives a big warning. And, which makes no sense of why people wouldn't want to why people would want to nerf Genji when you can hear his ult from like a mile away almost, which makes no sense of why Genji's the only one's going to get nerfed, so is Tracer. And those are two big people who usually people a lot of times play, which I can't blame them because like Tracer's ult is not overpowered. Like if you use it at the right time, like in the point, it's a good. But it just makes no sense of why they're going to nerf Genji. He has 200 health. And it's just like, all you have to do is target him. Now, he does move very, very fast. But if he's going to run at you, you have enough time to keep on shooting at him and take down a low health. Now, it would make sense that nobody can just take down him when he ults alone. It's like, why doesn't the entire team focus the Genji when he ults? Like, he would die instantly. That makes no sense of why people are going to complain about it. It's like he has like 400 or 300 health. Like I said before, he's not a tank. He's more just like a player who just doesn't really, like, he can do good when he rushes, but he doesn't have much health to do that. Like, 200, that may seem like a lot, but it's not. Especially when there's, like, health packs around. Like, Genji, he's a really good character to play. He's lots of fun. He's good to have fun while you play him. But people are just getting annoyed because of his ult. Now, they might nerf like his Ninja Starter damage too, but they might only just nerf his ult, which I guess that's reasonable, but it's like, why isn't everybody else getting a nerf? Like, McCree's ult, why doesn't he get a nerf? Because his ult is better than Genji because he just one-shots people, which is very annoying. Really, yeah, freaking people playing tanks of defense, that's kind of annoying. Like, here's what I'm saying, like, if Genji's ult is so overpowered, like, why does he get a nerf? Like, he has 200 health, which means, like, you can kill him when he ults. It's not like you can't kill him when he ults. It's not something overpowered that like needs to be nerfed. It's like Tracer, like right now, it's just kind of annoying trying to try to track her down because she can move like so fast and just teleport. So look at that right there, like she's also getting a nerf too, which is kind of stuff for people who like playing Tracer, but like Tracer's more annoying than Gengi, plus her ult. Oh my gosh, this Tracer so annoying. There's my deflect. Like look at this, Tracer keeps on like teleporting and just using her double gun to do a heck of a lot damage. Like look at this, she's just teleporting behind me, which is very annoying. Now I was gonna skip that fight and the Reaper finish it. Now, oh my gosh, see that's kind of annoying too when Hanzo can just do that. Like he just absolutely melted me, and look at that, just one arrow. So if you're having trouble times like defending against Gengi when he ults, just be a Hanzo and snipe him. You're gonna take him out pretty much. Or if you don't take him out, you can take him down like to what, like 10 health maybe? Which means like all you can do is like have one more person just shoot him one more time.
Someone help me move this thing.
What the heck? Why doesn't he die?
Teleporter.
So what I'm saying is that if you're having trouble with Gengi, just be like a Hanzo something, because Hanzo does a lot of damage with his arrows, and you can pretty much just destroy a Gengi when you do that. So I'm not sure why they're like depending, because there is people in the game. It's not like there's nobody in the game who can't counter Gengi. Like there's a Winston who people don't play, which is like very annoying. That people who usually play, like they're like, oh, Gengi's ult's overpowered, but yet nobody plays a Hanzo or a Winston who can take him out, because Gengi, like what he's really good for is like deflecting or blocking damage, or what you want to say. So he cannot deflect like he cannot defend like beam attacks. Like he can defend Mei's when she shoots her ice, but Mei usually won't do that until she freezes you. So pretty much, like if I shoot you like right now, see I can block that, but see I just didn't do it at a good time. But that's what my point is, like, why are they nerfing him? Because there's still counters for Gengi. Like, McCree, his ult, he can stay at long range and shoot everybody. Like, only person who could possibly even take him down would be Widowmaker, which she may only have like a split second or like 1 second to do that before he just absolutely destroys you. Which is like, it's very annoying too. Like, why don't people get mad when they die to a McCree ult and tell a community about that or something like that? Like, it makes no sense. Oh my gosh, Roadhog went right out of that teleporter. That's kind of dumb. See, even Roadhog, like, I know when you're a Roadhog, you don't really, like, you can say, like, you don't really want to bring in a Gengi ult to you, but if you bring him in, and then use your shotgun on him, you're gonna destroy him. Even a Reinhardt would be good against him, because you pin him down when he's ulted, and then like you just destroy him. See, there is so many counters you can do when Gengi ults, but nobody does any of it, and people just get mad. Which is very annoying that when people who play Gengi and get mad just because that people can't do like play as a Winston doing something like that to take him down. But that's very annoying to like a really good person like me who actually plays Gengi, because I like playing Gengi. Like I don't play him like every single game. Like when I play him every single game, probably is like really good with his ult. Like it would have to be almost, so that he's not that good with him. But still with Mei, like Mei shouldn't nag him enough. Like some stuff she does, like she is so annoying and so like solely like why don't people get mad about her? Like it's kind of like. See, it's like, well, I'm not sure what the response to that would be, but it's like, you get mad about one thing. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm reflect right there. But people get mad over Gengi's ult, but there's so many more ults, like McCree's as I was saying, who can do so much more damage, and there's so many counters for Genji's ult. So in my opinion, I do not, like I've said probably before, I do not think Genji needs a nerf. Like, if somebody is getting mad like people dying to a Genji's ult, learn how to play like a Reinhardt or play a Winston. Or somebody who's really good against Genji. Like, why can't you just do that? Now, some people may not even want to be kind of people like Give, but if you're really getting mad over Genji's ult and then you just keep on dying down to it, and you want to complain, like just play as Genji, just play as somebody who can counter Genji, and then you'll be fine. And that's all I'm saying. If you're mad about his ult, just play somebody who can counter him. I've given out Winston who could probably counter his ult, or Reinhardt because once he pins him down, he can't do anything. So, I just do not think Genji needs a nerf. Plus, it's like so many other people in this game could probably use a nerf. Like, such as McCree. Like, I just think like there's so many more people who would use a nerf, just more than Genji. Like, that's cool that Genji can, like, keep on, melt people when he does it, but like, even Reaper's ult right there, like, if you time it right, you can get so many good kills with it. Which I just don't, like, agree that only Genji and Tracer are gonna get a nerf. Like, Lucio's ult's pretty good, like, it can pretty much make you win the, like, fight. Something really big like there, that was helpful. But, like, even everything else, like, if Genji really got a nerf for his Dragon Blade, what would they nerf it as? Like, would they nerf it less damage, or just, like, less range, or would it be something like that, or, like, how would they do that? You can leave in your comment section below what you think they should do about Genji's nerf, or like do you think anything about him should be buffed, nerfed, or like give me heroes that you think down below in the comments should be nerfed, or any heroes that you think should be buffed. Because I'm pretty sure that everybody has their own opinion. Like everybody probably just is like, everybody could probably agree with me that Genji's not the only one who could use a nerf. Like, Genji could use a nerf, like, they're also nerfing Tracer, like I said. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and like always, leave a like down below, and peace.